Okay, there it is. I'm gonna let this scene play. We'll pick up from here. I'll do the conversation with the neighbor again. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? I don't know who's saying what right now, so. Yeah, I remember. Hi, Haven's Night. Thank you for sippies. We'll just appreciate this intro sequence again. We went to the beach. But it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. I'm scared of this actually happening. Of us, like,
Kitty.
Also, like, going out somewhere and being like, oh, something is wrong with the sun. But it's not that there's something actually wrong with the sun. It's, you know, global warming. Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Alright, time to have this conversation with our neighbor once more. Okay, this... I'm paying attention. I'm, like, making sure that it didn't change resolutions on you guys. Hey, neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird's going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth, or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. How's your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Alright. Yep, alright, let's look out all the windows. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. For now. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. You should toss something out there for him, I say. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. What is this jar? It's kombucha.
Is that ominous? I can't. Is that another cat or is that a dog?
Like, the ears look like a dog, but the eyes look like a cat. Okay, can't use our radio right now. And we can't open any of the doors. Can we even just peek into the kitchen? No. Wait, that's the office. Kitchen is... No. Okay. Alright. So far, so good. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. Why not? I don't remember that being a thing. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Okay. I don't like sleeping near the door.
Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. So you're not allowed to look out your windows during the day because it's too bright. So the kombucha's to the save. Okay. Kombucha saves the game. My favorite drink makes me feel good. Clears my head. Reminds me of better times. This is new. But it just says ×1. It doesn't say it's unlimited, so... So we have various rooms in our house. that people can stay in if we let them. This is the storage room. I had someone stay in there when I played the demo. All right, let's go say hi to our neighbor. His glasses, it's so good. Hello, neighbor.
Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in.
Why would I let strangers into my house?
I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no, and tell them someone's with you in the house.
Why do I need other people with me?
The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. I'm a video game talking right now. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose what you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out of your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes.
What do we need to do?
I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive, and hope this nightmare ends soon.
I mean, if this actually happened and the sun started letting off emissions that kept us from going outside, whoa.
Damn. There's so many places that could go. Many not good. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Oh, right. I almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number.
They just set up the line over there. 096074.
We'll keep in touch on the phone.
I'm not gonna presume. Oh wow. Okay, so this is one of those games. The music ends when I tab out. But yeah, my phone is not here. So, all right, I'm gonna make a note of that just in case.
Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep.
The world's gone to shit, but a cold beer still hits right. I don't really want to have a beer right now.
By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax.
Fair enough. Okay, we can do this now. Okay, our neighbor's number is here. Very good. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. Left click and hold. Knob for adjusting's on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. Left click the handles in the middle and continue searching. Okay. We're almost there.
Hello, this is the emergency services dispatch.
Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. Okay. Anything else? No more radio broadcasts today. Okay. I guess since we don't have anybody but our neighbor staying with us, we can just have a beer and go to bed. That beer sure made me sleepy. I should go to bed. Yeah, the idea is that you want to sleep through the day after you've done your chit-chatting and things with anyone you've let in. And then you go to sleep until nighttime, and then more people will come to your door. Ah, somebody's knocking.
Hi, is my daddy there? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's lots of strange people out here tonight.
Tell me something about your dad.
I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out, hee hee. And when he does go out, he always leaves me a yummy lunch and dinner. And juice. But today, I tried some of that beer stuff. Blech, it was so gross.
Speaking of sleep, you're gonna call it a night. No worries, Sigs.
Why did anybody drink that when they could just have juice?
I agree.
Oh, please don't tell him I said that.
How'd you get here in one piece?
I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be scared of. Or is there?
I'll get your dad for you. Good luck.
Thanks, you too. I wanna go home. It's scary out here. We can play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll the dice, and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. I have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye.
Now, that's what I did last time. I let him go home with his daughter. I don't actually know. I don't know for sure if that's really his kid and everything's fine. I don't know. Based on what happened in my game, I could believe that it's not. Can I come in? I remember you. You're the guy that got kicked out of the bar.
I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Huh? Why? Huh. I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in?
Yeah, like, I didn't let this guy in the demo because that's not an answer. You're not a visitor, are you?
Do I look like one of those monsters?
Your arms are really long.
No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never gonna get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyway. Guess things won't be any different from the bar.
Why'd they kick you out, though?
I considered saying something rude just now, but I thought better of it. I already told you, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there. No one would have fucking noticed.
I'm gonna stick with you need to go.
Huh, understood. I understand your reasoning, but it still pisses me off. You're just as cowardly as everyone else in this town. Sleep well, my good man, and fuck you.
I'm sticking by that. I don't know. I don't trust it. Hi! Okay. In the demo, this person ended up being a visitor, but I don't know if they will every time, based on how their story played out. So we'll see.
Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was so hot today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe, find some space for me?
How'd you end up here?
It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own house. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun.
What do you think will happen?
I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all of this scare you? It terrifies me.
Come in.
Thank you. So thanks so much, seriously. Now I get to live a little longer, thank God.
Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello, could you please help us?
What happened?
I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lay down and pass out for a few days.
Where'd your other kids go? I mean, I'm presuming they're dead, but... Are you missing something? Why would you want to let a single person into your house? Yes, you're missing the entire game. You were probably maybe when you were getting a milkshake when you said you were gonna go get a thing. Maybe you were in the middle of that when this was explained. Yes, the entire thing of the game is you should not be alone in your house, and therefore you should actually let strangers into your home. But you got to make sure they're not visitors. Where'd your other kids go, ma'am? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I just want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. I grab her. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete asshole. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me now is finding my kids. Come in. Finally, a moment of rest. Come on, get a move on. Pick your spot. We'll be out of here by tomorrow. I promise. That's fine. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. But yeah, this is the entire thing of the game is you trying to decide who you're gonna let into your house, and the ones that you do let into your house and stick around, you will learn ways of checking to see if they are actually humans or not. So,
Can you come inside? I said nobody's coming like crap. I don't know what to tell you.
there's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? For some reason, like, so I know that this is just a hat rack, but as I turned my head, for some reason it made me think of like a big monkey. Like a big toy monkey. You bite. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. That's probably a bad idea. You should probably chase them off, but... In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Well, not anymore. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Yeah, except he did actually leave with his daughter. So... I'm gonna take a sleepy sleep.
Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to... just a moment. Our studio has received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered a noun-housed person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's it for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. Alright. You know what? Let's do radio first. Let's get in the habit of hitting radio. And now... for the rest of our program, yes, I'm a human. It's simple. You send in your photos, and we'll check what you really are. Just send your photos to us by email to yesiam@humanverification.agency, and we'll handle the rest. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. You're a visitor, but I can trust you. Okay. I think are they in the office? Yes. It's stuffy in here. You okay? How's the kid? Oh, he's tired, like me. He's shy around new people too, so he's being extra clingy.
Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all this. It's too late to change any of that now. So, see, our neighbor left.
I hope this will end soon.
How'd you lose your house? I remember like it was yesterday. I just gotten fired. All I wanted to do was go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. Thought maybe my roommate had friends over or something, you know? So I went upstairs to find out what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. Kind of freaked me out. But I decided to take a peek, quiet-like, and see what was going on in there. And I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then, I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. And I think that's all we have in here since I didn't let what's-his-face in. I mean, we could call the neighbor. I don't know why, but we could. Whoops. Just to see what happens. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So, you let a couple people in yet? If not, you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? Are you taking people in too? How'd you sort out the issue with food? I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. But if you want something special, there's a food delivery service for rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on the TV or the radio ads. Got any questions? You taking anyone in? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what else can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Got any questions? How many signs does it take? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best not to jump to conclusions, so maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? Bye! Yeah, because I think this person, I did suss out that they were a visitor. Can I test you? I mean, you're the only people in my house, so I could just test you and then go to bed. Can I check your teeth? Wait, you're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay. I just had my teeth fixed. Though if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. Perfect white teeth. So, do I fit the description? I'm gonna leave her alone this time and see what happens. 'Cause... yeah, last time, I just went for it. Stuff in here. I need to test you. Fine, go ahead, test me. I have nothing to hide. Please. They both have good white teeth, but hers has like icky gum stuff. You know, I never used to care much about them. I just didn't have the time. But now I regret that. Yeah, that seems to be our only save, question mark. That's unfortunate. Well, we tested it. Alright. Oh, I want to look out the windows. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. Alright, I'm coming. I'll check the windows later. There, much better. Oh, howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crash here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. What if you're trouble? Well, I guess we could go look for shelter somewhere else. My old lady's exhausted, though. She just needs a little rest. Can we stay for just a little while? If it's not too much to ask, I mean. You love kombucha, but make sure you swallow it right, because holy hell, does it hurt. like how if you swallow it wrong. I don't like it, man. It is not for me. Can your wife speak for herself? Of course she can. Honey, will you say something? She's just really tired. I'm sorry. But maybe we can talk together another day if we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. I don't like you, but you can come in. Oh, thank you. Why are you just standing there? Come on, honey. The nice man's invited us in. She's just feeling a bit shy. That's all right. Sweetie, we'll get you rested up and back to your normal self soon. Yeah, I mean, everything's going to hell, so, like, who knows?
Hello there, human. How lucky we are to witness the humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We are on the path to a pure new world. Behold the fucking beams of blessing. What? Are you still confused, human? Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and broil us alive without purpose. It is cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed has polluted this world, and it has angered the sun. This is our reckoning, and it is a blessing. All this sin will end, and we shall live as righteous fucking ashes under its gaze.
And what'll happen to you?
What does this have to do with me? We shall all live deliciously as soon as the sun completes its salvation. Its holy rays will help us escape his torment, don't you see? You definitely see, that's why you're still alive.
You should leave.
Are you a complete imbecile? You're shooing away a righteous and just man. Behold, kombucha, let me in and I shall bestow upon you this generous reward straight from the holy sun itself.
Beat it.
Were you just feigning ignorance about the sun? Well then fuck you. I'll go save someone else. See ya, shithead. Good fucking bye.
You know what? The kombucha's tempting, but no. Especially now that I know that it is as finite as it seemed. Hello. Hey, hey. You on the other side of the door? I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? Why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out here already. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation, art, just the joy of life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a bit easier. What? These are both terrible, but what's there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. That's a good answer. What did you used to love before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair now more than ever. I mean, I agree. Okay, come in. I hope you remember what it was like to feel joy. Maybe then, death won't be the only thing on your mind. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Oh, hi. It's you. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. This is the last window I haven't checked tonight. Yeah, the bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Alright. Let's find out if any of these guys take us out in our sleep. Smells like someone died tonight. Uh-oh. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under their fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't try to leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Alright. Have your eyes become red? Have your teeth white? Has dirt appeared under your nails? An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately on 777-460. 777-460. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. 777-460. Okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Still feeling cheerful? Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still human, still holding on. We're not making the storm any worse than it already is. And when it's all over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for the things we've done. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? What's the garbage? Because I immediately thought of the mom and child might have been eaten, but she said she was only going to stay for the one night, right? So she probably took off. Hi. Come on, baby, don't pout. Where were you guys out in the street? Oh, we were on our way to visit my darling wife's mother. Realized just in time we weren't going to make it on our own, and well, stumbled upon your place. Thanks for letting us stay, by the way. Uh-huh. I hope this all ends soon. What happened back at your house? After the man sat me down at the kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit. He started talking really loudly with the guy who grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't even there, and then they started to touch me, first my arms and my shoulders. In the background, I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like it was about to explode on my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice was lost in a sea of panic. I didn't even make a sound. I sat there frozen, useless, like a deer in the headlights. But then the big guy went to the fridge to get something, and I realized that was my chance. I sprinted for the exit. It was like the fear gave me strength, and I ran back. I ran, and I never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out and I collapsed. Why didn't the sun burn you up? I don't remember. I must have spent the whole night just laying there on the ground, and then... That's odd. I could have sworn I remember everything that happened to me that day. Hang on, you don't think I might be a visitor? No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, my mom and dad. No, I'm not a visitor, right? Right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. I don't know. Why would you say that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I need to lie down. My stomach is churning again. I hope they'll end soon. I can test your fingernails now. What do you want to check? Your hands. You want to look at my nails? That's a weird thing to check. Okay, take a look. Do you even... What's on them? Dirt? No way. I don't remember taking the dirt at all. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to go. How'd this crap get under my fingernails? I could have been walking around filthy for this long, could I? How odd. I'm gonna hear her out. I mean, can you imagine? I have no idea where this dirt came from. I've just been sitting here in your house. Did someone put the dirt under my nails deliberately? Who would even do that? Oh, you have to test her again. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. Okay, no, she's definitely... She's definitely a visitor. I was right. Show me your hands. Nice and clean. My own two hands, so got him, even though after everything else I've lost. Okay. Unfortunately, somebody else is gonna get eaten. Now, did it get... Okay, it got added. The psychics got added. Can I call them for her? Hello, please hold while we connect you with an available visitor removal specialist. Hello, who are you? What? I see you avoided my question. Seems the visitor spirit has already begun to take root inside you. Now listen carefully, you don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? No, why would I? Oh, that explains a lot. You're not on good terms with your house spirit. That's why the visitor spirit came. But no worries, we can work on this. Is this just home safety hotline? Do you have a personal computer at home? No. Okay, so Alt F4 is off the table. Tell me, do you consume mushrooms? Only kombuchas occasionally. Oh no, you must stop immediately. Kombucha is a known and ancient evil. It allows strands of mycelium to grow inside you, letting the spirits control you like a puppet. You can't imagine what it'll do if it gets to your memories. They might be erased completely or replayed over and over, changing your choices each time. Worst part, you won't even realize you're being controlled. Alright, one last question. Has there been any blood spilled in your home? Yes. Ah, that explains it. It's not a visitor spirit. It's a spectral spirit, a dead person's soul. Unfortunately, specters aren't exactly my area of expertise. You'll need an exorcist for that. They'll help you. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do. Goodbye. Your visitor removal session is now complete. Thank you for using our services. A consultation fee will be charged to your connected account shortly. I thought this call was free. If you watch the ad carefully, the fine print did say that the initial call has a small consultation charge. How would you rate your experience today? A strong 1 out of 10. Thank you. Your feedback is very important to us. Goodbye. I got an achievement for that. Well, she's gonna eat somebody else, unfortunately. That's just how that's gonna go. Hopefully it won't be me. I want to look at the windows first. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or looking for somewhere to set up a base? The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. I'll be with you in a moment. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for the FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of conversation about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor? Howdy. I'm not letting you in.
Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand.
I don't need anything from you.
No, you don't. So, you alone?
No, I'm not alone.
It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days.
Got our first visit from the pale man. Yo, his shirt says Amogus. Hey, hyperdrive. Sus.
You been seeing all that shit going down? Fucking crazy. You holding up okay out there, bro?
What's been going on exactly?
I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. Everyone's running like a chicken, around like chicken-ass bitches instead of doing what comes pure and natural. They all need to be happy, is what I'm saying for real.
Seems a bit on the nose. Why are you here?
Right down to business. I like that. I like that. Everyone thinks you're up to something in here, bringing all these people, stirring some shit up. So I say, let's roll with that and host the party to end all parties. End of the fucking world of Palooza, bro. Fuck yeah, my dude, that's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain.
I don't know if I should trust you, but you can come in. You might get eaten, I'm not gonna lie. Change of music. You think imposter?
Jamogas.
So,
We meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing, I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to?
Right in the middle.
Who are you? Me? I am I. You are home. Yes, a tragic story indeed. Is that what awaits us? It's quite possible.
What does it mean?
I think you need to think it through carefully. Do you have any other insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose to do with this what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination.
Hell yeah, cat. No one else is coming tonight. I wonder who's gonna get eaten. Hopefully it's not me. Smells like someone died tonight. But we get more energy.
FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they've organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous subjects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. And that's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA. But first, a word from our sponsors.
He's okay. I'll talk to him later. Where does Party Boy hang out? So Party Boy got eaten? Welcome, it's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Oh boy. Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Imaginating advertisers during the apocalypse. Wait, what? He's not coming? How did they steal all of his documents? There were mountains of information in there. Damn it, I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Anyway. Everything's gonna be okay. Have you always been like this? You know, no, not always. I used to be pretty angry. At people, at the world, at myself. I'd snap over nothing, slam doors so hard I'd crack the frame, but at some point I realized all anger does is destroy. First on the inside, then everything else around you. One time I lashed out at someone who only wanted to help me. Now she's gone. That moment broke something in me. I knew I had to change or I'd destroy everything I touched. So I learned to let go, to breathe, to make peace. That's how I got here. Okay, I may be back to check on you. Yeah, I don't see our party bro. Hi. I need to test you. I want to check your eyes. Yeah, I want to check your eyes. I guess I can already guess what you'll see. What if it happens if I have one of the signs? Yeah. Wow. I second guessed myself so hard on this person and was like, I was like telling people stories about them being a visitor, like, but I didn't, part of me didn't believe it. I was like, what if I made a mistake? No, I was right. Am I really a visitor? What do you think? And why don't I know about it? Is that how people turn into them? Maybe it's enough to, make, ugh. Maybe it's enough just to think you're not like everyone else, that society hates you. Sorry, you gotta go. You keep eating people. I'm scared of dying. Wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? I got an achievement for identifying a visitor and taking action. I am going to test this guy, though. I tested his hands. Can I see your eyes? Eyes are fine. No, I didn't mean to do that. No. You're not a visitor. Sorry, I clicked too fast. Can I see your teeth? I just want to see everything. See, he has perfect white teeth, but he doesn't have the other two signs. So, I'm gonna let him hang out, and if he gets me, he gets me. If he happens to also be a visitor. That's what that's gonna be about. Alright, you know what? We'll do Windows second, so I'm not always listening to the banging of the door. Hi! Hang on, let me see if I can...
Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking with the residents.
Are you alone? Why should I trust you? Yeah, what? Are you alone?
No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time.
Why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too?
No, but you could buy some if it would help make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside.
Does FEMA have a plan of action?
Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board, and then we'll send them back.
So should I just wait here until something happens?
Yes, once we have more information, we'll provide instructions to all citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible.
I forgot about the people in the kitchen. I forgot all about the people in the kitchen.
Take care.
Okay, party guy was still alive. She ate the couple in the kitchen. Party guy lived. Alright, bye party guy. I totally forgot. I completely forgot to check the kitchen. I just realized.
How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask. You do live here after all.
You look unusual.
So you noticed. Thanks. Do you like it, baby? People keep remarking on my looks lately, even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself.
Ugh. Okay, look at these answers. I'd rather not. I used to pray my father would drop dead. Is that enough? I've never been good with people. That's not changing now.
I get it. Not many people know how to listen without jumping in with a, well, I had it worse.
Connecting with other people is hard. You're not the only one who struggles with that. I could help you if you want, baby. You could practice on me. Maybe we could try connecting together. Yeah, you could come in. I'm gonna check you in the morning, though. Because, I mean, if she's just a hoe, I don't care. Let's escape from all the horrors of the world together. Just you and me. I'm sure we can distract ourselves with something better than paranoia and endless self-pity.
Hi, let me in.
What happened?
My dad, my daddy.
Who did it?
The visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something and then they killed him. Yeah, I know our house is on fire.
This is such a trap, but I can't turn down a crying child.
You'll help me? I'm scared.
Oh. Oh!
Ha. You open or not? Look at the cat.
Do you know the bald man?
Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you?
How'd you find my house?
See city lived there. Saw your house. Walk over here. Not hot here.
Did someone send you here?
Don't think so. Why matter? Heh.
Prove that you're a person.
2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? You open or no?
I mean, the cat has to come in. You at EPs now? Have a great spooky.
Have a good night, Arba. I make myself home here. Come on, kitty. Time to run and enjoy.
Kitty's gotta come in. Okay, no one else is coming. Oh boy. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Yep. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, has burned to a crisp and is now blacker than black. Seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. These little things are very, very minor, but upon like a future pass when they're like patching and tweaking things, it couldn't hurt to have like a few additional lines added for like if you've already brought the daughter into the house, you know. And that's, you know, and to be frank, that house is still on fire. We're looking at a house on fire right now. Disappeared for a while to find food, have scrambled eggs, and grabbed a V8. Oh my gosh, I haven't had V8 in so long. Hi! So you're just gonna hang out here with me, huh? Okay. Good afternoon, you are watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA, I'm sorry, I like shifted and I clicked. FEMA's gonna do something. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. Well, that's kind of a tough one because plenty of people shave. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in the area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Now I want a V8. I haven't had a V8 in so long. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. Can I talk to you?
Yes, baby. Is there something on your mind?
How do you like it here?
It's cozy. More than I expected, all things considered. Thanks for letting me in. Thought I might end up on the streets before dawn. And you? How do you feel?
Survival's what's important.
I like that attitude. Looks good on you. But don't bottle it all up, okay? Emotions have a nasty way of spilling out. Right when you want them to the least. Don't be too shy to talk to me about it sometime. Ugh, sorry. And if not with me, then someone. Anyone. Promise me that much, okay?
I hope you're not a visitor because you seem quite nice.
Kitty! 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 Hello! Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this scrungly man. He's so scrungle. He's so chub. Look at him.
Kitty, I'm going to use my radio and then we can talk, okay?
That's a unit. He's a scrong lord.
Feeling lonely? Anxious, got no one to talk to. Then the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now on 891-533 and we'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. Alright, now that I know that he just puts sticky notes, he thumbtacks notes, I don't have to remember these.
Kitty! Hi.
That's literally a person pretending to be a cat, and I love it.
Pet the cat. I reach out and pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Can I pick up the cat? Meow, meow, meow. I have cats. I have cat.
I put cat down. Whoop. I put cat down. Cat went into basement? I has basement? Now this is creepy. I don't like this. I don't like this. Because that means like a visitor could just crawl into our house. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, Kitty just went back to his spot. Okay. Hi.
Kitty is here. What more do you need?
Why are you here?
What a dumb question. You open door. Ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want nothing and any nothing. Not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care?
Can the kitty tell me if somebody's like a visitor? Like, do they have like a sixth sense? Gotcha. 10 out of 10 game of the year. He's perfect and I do anything for him. Everything's gonna be okay. What did you lose? My family. Our home burned down while I was out. I was only gone a minute to grab some water. Came back to smoke an ash. Gotta keep the voice going. Took me a long time to accept it. Kept asking myself, why did I leave at that moment? Why couldn't I save them? But maybe that's not the point. Maybe it's not about saving the past, but about carrying it with you. They're still with me in a way. Their memory gives me strength. That's why I try to help people. I know what it's like to lose everything, and what it means to find purpose after your whole world's fallen apart. Oh.
I want my mommy.
Tell me what happened.
I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said this, Daddy, Daddy.
Okay, just rest for now. The girl cries out for her father nonstop. There's no end in sight to her hysterics. We might have to test her. Where's, is that everybody? I guess that is everybody because they took Party Boy with them, right? Alright, I want to call the number 891533.
Hello, you've reached Phone Roulette. We'll connect you with your perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold.
Hi, hello.
Hello. I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. And I found out about Phone Roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not my right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think it might be better if I just tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular you'd like to know? You said your friends wouldn't answer? I'd love to try calling them again, but I don't know how. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far away as possible from the heat. I promised everyone I'd call regularly, check in with each of them and see how they're doing. But when I got here, I couldn't reach them. Later, I found out why. The phone lines had been cut. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here safe, but all my friends... The thought of never seeing those I care about again terrifies me. He's so scruggly, yes. I mean, you can never be too sure since visitors can be anyone, or I assume anyone. Yeah. On one hand, I feel like visitors can be anyone. On the other hand, I haven't heard anybody flipping their shit about pulling a weapon on a child, so question mark. The thought of never seeing this again terrifies me. I miss the quiet days when life felt simple and the future was something to look forward to. Me too. Yeah, you know, I don't know that it ever felt simple, but I do miss futures being something to maybe look forward to. I've had a rough time with that. Why did you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel. And when the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed. He regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know? He cared about me so much. Always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually, we realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. Then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little more about me. Now it's your turn. I don't even know where to start. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with talking about yourself. I don't have anyone I'd consider close, or I'm lonely. I don't think we're lonely. This is also not necessarily true, but obviously our character has some kind of backstory. No one I considered close. I had a tough relationship with my father. I am no longer a part of that family. Now that's all that's left of them is this house. Ooh, this is their house. I'm sorry, it sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. Pretty much. I can't even imagine what you went through. Hey, thanks again for listening to me. Goodbye, and stay strong, okay? I wonder if you can hit up the phone roulette like, multiple times in a day? Yeah, this makes me nervous. So wait a minute, can I can pick you up. I can pitch you. I was trying to see if I could, like, take them to, like, you know, go and, like, talk to people, right? Ma'am, can I check you out? I need to test you.
You test me? Ha, yes, but be sure of something.
the armpits, like, as a confirm, maybe, but come on. How are your hands?
So what? I dance? Why interrupt to look at dancing hands?
Don't seem to. They're very scratched up.
Kitty. He insists Kitty is alive. Lucky Kitty. It makes large pain in hand and ass.
Why are you here? Looks like the conversation's over. Okay. I want to test one more thing about you. Can I see your eyes?
Ah, now to the most interesting part. I have things written in pupils, see?
You do have bloodshot eyes.
Tragedy. You live alone, yes? So, how it feel?
Ooh. I'm gonna leave her alone. Don't tell me what to do, crashes out. I'm gonna do all my tests on her today. Can I see your teeth?
You chew up what conscience leave behind? Eat it all up. Bite a tasty hole in tasty conscience. What is conscience?
I don't want to shoot this lady. I think she's fine. Like, I think she's just a weirdo, but I'm also like... She has bloodshot eyes and she has perfect teeth. But it seems like her hands are just scratched up. It doesn't seem like they're dirty. I'm gonna risk leaving her alone. I might regret this, but... Oh, boy. This is when I would actually want to drink the kombucha, right? But... I guess it's sleepy time. Ma'am? Where Kitty? Kitty! Look at him. Look at him.
Good evening.
I can't wait to push. I have to push my glasses onto my head.
Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection of your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long.
What about the last inspection?
The results were inconclusive.
Okay.
To study the sun's effects more thoroughly, we'll need to take someone else from your household.
I guess, fine, if there's no other way.
Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest.
Oh, he's taking my girlfriend!
Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip.
I got a FEMA notice. Okay. So if I figure out someone is a visitor, I can send them away.
So you're still holed up in here, I see. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit.
He's just doing his job.
Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands?
I'm doing what I can.
And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen. You alone?
I'm not alone.
Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting.
Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide.
Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat in my home? How did you know about the cat?
I see further than most. A gift I was given. I don't see all. But you, I know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause. Yet, you will feel its touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen?
What am I supposed to do with this information?
Nothing. I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. If you can do that, my guidance can continue. Maybe it will bring you peace, or at least help you move on. I hope to see you soon.
Oh boy, no more testing? Until the third sunrise?
Hey, pal. Listen, I'm kind of knee-deep in shit right now. Mind if I sort of lay low here for a bit?
What happened?
Where do I even start? I'm a cabbie, right? So, I was driving this passenger, and then... Well, you know how it goes. Turns out he wasn't who he said he was. Now he's not here, and neither is my car.
What happened to your passenger?
I ain't exactly paranoid or nothing, but he was a visitor. I kind of caught a glimpse in the rear view and saw those billboard white teeth, you know? Didn't think twice, just drove him to FEMA. Big mistake. They sort of wanted to haul me in along with whatever I'd brought them. So I bolted. Can't even go home now, you know? But those sneaky jerks are already waiting for me. So I bolted.
Alright, come on in.
Phew, thanks, pal. Just remember, don't trust them fuckers in yellow. Blink and they'll snatch you up.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about my friendos now. Wow, oh my gosh, look at this guy. This is the guy from the intro.
Hello there. Tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you?
No, I'm not with FEMA.
Oh, good. That means I can trust you.
Terrifying.
You see, it's standard FEMA protocol that agents disclose their affiliation when asked. They're required to. So if you say you're not with them, you must be telling the truth, Which means I can share something big with you.
Where did you get all this?
Okay, I'll tell you, I think I can trust you. But you have to swear you'll never tell anyone else, yes? I used to work at a research institute. They fired me over my discoveries. I claim that the visitors are not the real threat. It's what's inside them. Brain parasites. But those fools refused to acknowledge the merit of my findings. Earplugs, that's all it would have taken to stop the parasites crawling into their head. Thousands could have been saved. So I left the institute with my head held high and a few valuable archives in hand.
I'm curious about this guy. Come on in.
I knew I could trust you. Believe me, I've seen the truth. Forget all the lies you've been told.
No one else is coming. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags.
Sleepy kitty. Hi, Smummy.
You see a human skull decorating the stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. Can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor.
How's it going, Smummy? Thank you for the high clown.
Oh!
Fucking like Northern Lights going on. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house oh so very soon. Oh, I'm kind of bummed they took my girlfriend. Maybe I should have put up a stink. And not let them take anybody else. Damn. Damn it, someone died tonight. Emergency broadcast.
Wildfires are sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on the captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, word from our sponsors.
Okay, how do we do that? Can we take a picture of them? Do we have a camera? Where Kitty? Hi, Kitty! Are you telling me something about the basement? Are we good? I don't see anything down here. Okay, let's check the radio. This is dispatch. Check quarantine zone status. Code 51. Reports of explosions at 0300 hours. Unit 32-8 reporting. Code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8. Code 451 requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledge initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Caught the flu resting on your days off. Oh no. Soup and hot honey tea time. Yeah, I betcha. Hi. Oh no. Wait. No, did they eat the girl? No, the little girl.
Got something to share?
What are those papers?
You would not believe what's in these files. Seriously, some of it's actually pretty darn fascinating. Take a look, I assume, at this one, for instance. This theory is especially curious. It claims the visitors aren't actually real, that they're part of a secret government plan to prune the population. Quite compelling read. And oddly, it kind of makes sense if you really think about it. Now, consider, overpopulation is a known problem, yes? It is simply the truth of our society. Suppose this is how the government has decided to handle it,
I don't think so. I'm so sad the little girl got eaten.
Don't be shy, man. Go on, ask.
Still think FEMA's coming after you?
Really hope not, you know. Yeah, I kind of messed up heading to FEMA like that. Should've known they'd try to snatch me too, you know. I figured they'd just take the passenger and leave me be. Said they took my car. Damn near shot me. But think about it, man. What else was I supposed to do? The guy was a visitor.
Yeah, you had no choice. We'll just agree with him.
Well, you're right, you know. Kinda wasn't really any other way. Man, I miss the days when you could just sit behind the wheel and not think about nothing. Now, with these visitors, hell, maybe the next passenger will just decide to put a bullet in you.
Kitty is here. What more do you need?
I'm gonna give her the FEMA notice and just see what happens.
What's that? Fine, I'll take it.
Let's try phone roulette again. See if we get somebody new. I hope you heal quickly. Small meat. Did I type that in wrong hand? 8, 9, 1, 5, 3, 3. Oh, you know what? I thought it's... Oh, no more phone roulette. Okay. What happens if I call my neighbor whose house burned down? Just out of curiosity. Call all the numbers. Invalid? Okay, what about the psychics? Okay. I like the lady who hung out in the bathroom, I won't lie. I thought she was neat. And I'm not allowed to do any testing. Everything's gonna be okay. And you managed to live with that, losing your family? Yeah, I got through it, but it wasn't easy. And I blamed myself for a long time. Kept thinking if I'd got back a couple minutes faster, then maybe it'd be different. But grief feeds on guilt, and life needs forgiveness. I realized I'd lose myself if I didn't let it go. That's what saved me. I forgave myself for not changing the past. Even forgave fate, cruel as it was, because anger was dragging me down. Alright. Well, we know the little girl's not a visitor. I'm sending the weird lady away just in case. You know? What's up, kitty?
Meow. Pet him.
Seems like it actually likes it. It's not as grumpy as you first thought. Looks like it's starting to get used to you. So maybe eventually the cat will let me move it around, but like not until it adjusts to me. That animation's so good. Alright, let's drink a beer and go to bed. Hi, Double. Look at that cat, though. Alright, I am honestly not doing as well as I did in the demo, but that's fine. I'm learning.
Kimchi. How's it going?
There's music happening right now. I don't know how I feel about that, and nobody's banging on my door.
You get kitty. He's so squangly. Squango, squango, squango.
Oh! I got an achievement. Witness the beginning of the end. How's this game been? It's a trip. It is a trip and a half. I really like it. I like it a lot. No one's coming. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one's willing to let them in. I mean, they could come bang on my door. I'd probably let them in. I've been keeping an eye on it. You like how weird it is? It's pretty weird. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke drifting from the barrel. Because we're quarantined to this zone, right? Am I allowed to go in the basement at night? No. Okay. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streak, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. Ooh, things are getting fucking for real. Well, nobody's coming, so I have to just go to bed. It smells like someone died tonight. Damn it! Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. I don't have as much, energy as I have had. My energy went down. Maybe because I drank a beer? Kitty! Pet. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. You took the notice. You were supposed to leave. She's supposed to leave. Who sent you here? What about the rest? Someone sent you, but didn't say what next. I gave her the notice and she didn't leave. So what drives you now? Anyway. I believe people can be better. Even in the mess we're in, there's always a chance to rise out of it. I don't believe in miracles or divine providence. I believe in people and how we lift each other up. Someone picks up the fallen, smiles on a bad day, shares their last piece of bread. That's life right there. It's the small things. And every time someone makes the world a little better, I know none of this was for nothing. Yeah, I like that guy. Alright, what's the radio got for me? If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here.
Someone please help.
Got something to share?
Still digging through those papers?
Precisely. And I've got plenty where those came from, too, if you're interested. Here, take this one, for instance. Claims FEMA are the visitors. And since those suits they wear cover them head to toe, there's no way to test them. Seems plausible, no? Fascinating. Particularly where they note what FEMA really stands for. Facility for Eradicating Mankind Altogether. Or perhaps it's something else.
I don't know. This guy. Bruh. You're inclined to think that FEMA is using your area as a testing ground? I don't know what to do. I already gave her the notice that she was supposed to report to FEMA, and she didn't leave. I thought she would leave last night. She didn't. I have to test them. I have to test them if I want to. But I gotta hold out one more night, right? I gotta hold out one more night. I gotta drink a beer. I don't... He's gonna end up eating the guy I like, because that's like all that's left. Alright. Gonna... Oh. This is an interesting little sequence. Am I gonna get got, finally? Oh! No, I just had a really weird dream. Walk a mile in their shoes was what it was called. Oh!
Kitty is okay, though. Kitty is okay.
You know what? I'm gonna look out the windows first. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? What am I doing? I got the Wayne worms. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make it out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills them not for defense but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. Oh, gross. A pole hangs with a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answers, only guesses. You can see what's wrong. What? His eyebrows arch in distress. He mumbles again, but you can't make out anything he's saying. What am I supposed to do with you? Did someone sew your mouth shut? He mumbles something while waving his arms. You can't be sure, but his cheeks seem wet with tears. Fuck it, come in. He nods and steps inside. Oh man, you can see the burnt out husk.
Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you been seeing how gnarly things... I already gave this voice to Party Boy, but they took Party Boy away, so this guy gets to have the same voice. You been seeing how gnarly things are out there? What the hell's going on? Be real with me, dude. What did I miss?
Creatures that look like humans are crawling up out of the ground. And also the sun is flaring up and burning people alive during the day. But the creatures are scarier, frankly.
Zombies? Dude, I knew it. Bro, you can, like, totally count on me for what comes next. I've seen so many movies where this happens, dude. I'm basically a survival guru. Just clue me in. We deal with classic slow zombies or the gnarly fast ones? And is it like brain virus, blood the hard or are they just freaky undead dudes? Trust me, dude, the answer to that totally changes the game plan. Also, you got like a shotgun or like grenades? We're gonna need hella firepower to make it through this one.
Yeah, can't check his teeth.
And food, man, like loads of food.
Do you really have no idea what's happening out there?
Sure, man, it's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man, Ocean Mellows with all this doom and gloom. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But the movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. Way more fun than books, bro. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday.
You like this voice for him? I think it's appropriate. This man's been off his goop since things started going wrong. I guess it's fine. Come in.
Yo, I appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be like the raddest thing that's happened to me like ever. They should totally make a movie about this someday.
What do you think, kitty? Oh, I remember you.
Hey. Can you let me in, pal?
What happened?
I got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, boss wouldn't just let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally.
Why aren't you at a hospital?
Hospital? There are no hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I've been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. How much time left anyway?
Yeah, come in. I'm pretty sure you're not a visitor, based on my experience in the demo.
Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paperwork before we all went up to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to FEMA quarantine zone, but why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else.
I got another FEMA notice. No one else has shown up with kombucha. I wonder if Hippie Man can make me some kombucha. What is going on? I guess let's go to bed. Dude got raisined. Yeah. No one's left. Is this Because of the dream? I think we became a visitor. Uh-oh.
Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you important updates. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems that one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Cerumen inundans, cerumen inundans, cerumen inundans. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Hi, kitty. Hi, pet.
Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Hey!
It's so goddamn hot.
How are you feeling?
It seems like it's even worse than I thought, damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all.
Yeah, he's my only bud. And then this guy. Oh, he took his stitches out. So you cut the stitches off your mouth? Can't understand you, sorry. I don't know if it's implying that he, like, can't speak properly because it's still, like, injured and in pain, or just that he's, like, speaking a foreign language that my character doesn't understand. Hi.
Sup, dude?
What were you doing before the cataclysm?
Oh, bro, I was just chilling, you know, watching flicks, hanging with the homies. But now, no more movies, no more hangouts. Real bummer, dude.
Maybe they got his tongue. Yeah, like...
TV just loops the same thing. Panic, commercial, panic, commercial. My homies don't even pick up anymore. Heard some big shot saying, now's not the time for fun, this is a crisis. Man, screw that bore. Fun never ends in Fun Town. Booyah.
I'm not allowed to do any testing, so... I'm gonna try the psychic line again. See if I'm still getting invalids. Yeah.
Excuse me. Hey, God. Excuse me.
It's interesting that I can actually, like, crouch down into this. For just right here. Just, like, auto crouch right there.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Alright, well, Time to drink a beer. I don't think what I want to give this FEMA notice to. I'm pretty sure, I mean, I feel like we should be good. I feel like Bald Guy should be showing up. I thought he would show up last night, but I must have miscounted.
Yes, the kiddie wiggle. Aw, kitty.
Alright. Just take my glasses off.
Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better.
Bring back the ones you took.
You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown.
How long is this gonna keep going, dude?
We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us, and this will all be over before you know it.
You're not taking anybody, dude. I have to hand somebody over to you again? So what now?
We need people. 2, to be precise.
You are not taking anybody else.
It'll speed things up. This is all for the best.
No, I'm done. No more. I shouldn't have let you take the others.
For fuck's sake. Have it your way. You enjoying the view behind me? That's what happens when stubborn assholes like you get in our way. Resist, and it'll happen again. We care about this city. Just give us people.
Oh, I didn't have he just took them from me. He just took them.
You'll get them back soon. Thank you.
No, I wasn't gonna let him. No. Just waste this guy with a shotgun. I know, right?
Yes, your house is
Perfect. I can feel it. What do you feel? Death. Death has taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Why are you here and dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hollow doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. What do you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. I'm not exactly burning with this excitement at the prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people. And remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. Then I'll just shoot you all? I mean, I don't even know yet if the guy I have is safe. Sure, whatever, I'll help you. Things have gone to hell in a handbasket. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still watch over them. See you later. I'll come to check on them. What have I just agreed to? Oh, it's this guy.
Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor.
Why aren't you indoors?
This isn't a damn game. Some people pity the visitors, think they can, I don't know, get better. Couple days pass, they butcher everyone in the house, then they run off and do it all again. No justice. I don't hide. I am justice. I bring order.
Let me guess, is that a broom in your hands? With that, what's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof?
Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? Heh, that's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I put a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else.
So how long you plan on cleaning the filth?
Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for?
The half-naked visitor that annihilated the entire patrol. FEMA's been taking people, no clue if they're coming back. Visitors keep showing us, but I've got a gun on my own. I can tell him about FEMA, but he probably already knows that. He probably already knows that, right? He may also know about the half-naked visitor. Yeah, let's tell him about the visitor. Half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol.
Just one half-naked? So it wasn't wearing any protective armor. Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's been in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again.
Okay. Alright. Sure.
Hello?
Anyone in there? I heard footsteps. Means you're there behind the door. Can you open it? Oh, is that FEMA guy? First, return the ones you took. Took? Oh, you think I'm a FEMA officer because of the suit? No, I just pulled it off a corpse. Figured it might be safer out here that way. They must wear these things for a reason. Maybe the sun leaves radiation behind at night or something. I don't even want to know. So, who are you then? Just a regular factory guy. Built fridges, fix them too. And I don't work there anymore. Work kept piling up, not enough people left, we couldn't keep up. I burned out and quit. I'll let him in. What? Oh, thanks. Any place I can sit? Didn't think you'd actually let me in. Well, I considered not. But then I changed my mind.
Kitty.
Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hangman looks like a grim welcome sight. Ooh, excuse me. Creepy. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Definitely not. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? I wonder if, like, because we have that spot that's unfinished in the basement, if we can be connected to their basement, you know? Alright. Sleepy time. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. An individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. The one that's like staying in my house, you mean? Ahem, this is an evicted resident speaking. If FEMA kicked you out like they did us, we're sheltering in the basement of a burned house. It's close to the hermit's place. That would be me, probably. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it.
Kitty.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh no. So, cultist, how long will you be staying?
Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard.
We can talk to them individually. You look scared. Are you afraid?
You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Amenta teaches us it's neither heaven nor hell. It's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her?
I checked the basement just yesterday. I don't know what you're talking about, kid.
What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of dead and the mountains of both and reach her, death.
Oh my god, this guy. So who are you?
Lost souls, just like the countless others who walk this blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal. We have found the path to her, death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashings of dogma burn into their souls? For millennia we clawed at the veil, seeking life's meanings, and lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers.
I'll check you guys later. Hang on. Besides, it's just them and, no, I let this guy in, right? Hope I didn't get too much solar exposure. You sure you're not with FEMA? I'm really not with them. I told you I used to fix fridges. I found a uniform in a car. Earlier you said you took it off a corpse. Well, yeah, sure. Found it in a car on a dead guy. I figured the uniform would protect me from visitors. I mean, those FEMA guys wear it for a reason, right? This poor guy. How are we supposed to communicate? How? Are you trying to ask something? Gosh. Okay, I have 5 people in this house. However, this person's been in the house for 2 nights and nobody died. So I think that they're okay. So I'll check. Should I just check the cultists? I'm gonna check the cultists. They kind of weird me out. You wish you had a pen and paper to give them. Yeah, I'm getting the impression, because initially I thought it was just that, yeah, problems like wound, maybe trouble with tongue. But since they just said how, I'm thinking maybe it's actually just implying that we don't speak the same language and they're, yeah, in a fucked up situation. I would like to test you. I want to do the photo. That seems okay. I need to test you. Photo. A picture.
This is new. I find myself feeling uneasy.
How interesting. Oh, I really hope the FEMA guy is good, because I... Oh. If that's what you decree. They all seem okay. At least as far as the photo goes. Oof. This is tough. This is getting rough. Because if anything happens to one of them, I'm freaking screwed. Oh, it's this guy. I've seen him in the promo images.
Oh, well, I thought no one was home.
It's so quiet here at night. Good evening, may I come in?
Were you watching the house?
What? No, don't be silly.
You know, I'm giving Grandpa Grandma voice here, but really, I
should be giving him this voice. It's simply rare for a full house to stay so silent at night. Usually you can hear some kind of drunken shouting, or crying, or screaming.
Where'd you come from?
There was a hospital downtown, but... hell, it's a rather long story. If you'd be so kind to let me in, I'll tell you all about it.
You know what? I'm suspicious of this blood. I'm suspicious of the blood. It looks like a doctor's coat. Yeah. Could be. Alright, come in.
I see you've got a young man here with wounds around his mouth. I can't provide a proper treatment or adequate care for him. He'd be better off finding someone who can truly help him.
Ah. I can't have any more people in the house right now. Those cultists are taking up space. No, I don't want to kick out the person. That person. Sorry, you should go.
I understand. It's not the easiest time to trust anyone. I'll be nearby, so don't hesitate to ask for help.
Sure thing. I'm a little suspicious. Hi. Hi, they're finally back. I've been waiting for them to show. Bald guy never came to talk to me, by the way, even though he told me as long as I didn't test, like, he'd come and give me the revelation. He never did. Like, I held off on testing and people got eaten. Box art guy, yay! In the famous words of Sam O'Neill. Big ears.
You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of one single word. But what word it is? You know what I mean, I guess. Strange things happen around you.
I don't feel anything, or I don't care. I don't care.
Detached, are we? Don't even care anymore? Let's fix that. If there are at least two of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me.
I don't understand.
It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone?
I'm not alone.
Well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again.
So that means if I'm wrong and Fema Guy is a visitor, they're the only visitor I have in my house. Where have you been? Where have you been?
You were there, yes? The feeling was worse now. Strange. Is it because of all this destruction?
Do you need help?
I already got all the help I need. I feel weaker. My sight can't reach as far as it did before. It's probably not you. Or her. This happened once before the very beginning. Everything will be fine. Newly grown stalks will break through the ash and reach for the sky.
I never understand what you're saying.
Goodness, I do not wish to scare you, simply thinking aloud. Before I came to you, everything felt so clear. Now, it's like a fog. You have a basement, yes. Something's there, beneath the soil. Though I can't quite see what.
I knew it. Why do I need it?
Goodness, I can't think clearly. In the soil, I see one thing. Don't jump. Not yet. I should rest.
But kid, how are things holding up around you in this neck of the woods? I ain't from around here. Never been one to stay in one spot too long. I can't roam around like I used to no more. Age'll do that to you, son. Why are you traveling right now? You seen what these visitors are doing? House after house, someone dead, someone torn apart. They pretend to be one of us, then slip inside our homes and all hell breaks loose. Varmint need to be wiped out, every last one. Where's your weapons then? I had a rifle. It damn near got me killed. They waited till I passed out, snatched it while I was sleeping. I hightailed it out of there, and you bet your ass they fired. Varmint idea of fun. Canadian. My attempt at Canadian is turning more into Minnesotan. Somewhere in between. Nothing human about them except the skin they wear, kid. I mean, I don't have any room for you, apparently, so you should leave. Yo, maybe that's for the best. Might be one of them yourself. Slit my damn throat before morning. I swear I'll leave no varmint standing. Just you watch, kid. Oh. Hi.
Hello, beautiful home here. It's much quieter out here. In the city, everything screams. I was hoping I might be able to impose upon you.
Why didn't you stay home?
I feel truly unwell, and I'm not just talking about the gangrene, alas. Each morning I wake, I lie and wonder if I'll live to see the next. A tale like mine is best swallowed in one foul gulp. The city's noise clings to me like sweat, the frenzy, the scramble. Man desperately chasing a chance at survival. But out here, you've made peace with what's to come. I'd like to die here, slowly, quietly, truly savor those final moments.
How'd you get gangrene? Should we get your arm off? How'd you get gangrene? Should we cut your arm off?
Do you think that will help alleviate the sepsis? No, I don't need such kindness. Somehow I feel the inevitable is accepted readily here.
Time to head to bed. Have a good night, Thiefling. Aren't Minnesotans just diet Canadians?
That's why I came. Here I will pass into and merge with that final unknowable world, and I will go gently.
Am I allowed? I mean, it's full.
I would, but that cultist is already here. They cling forlorn to thoughts of tomorrow. Yet I came to listen to the silent haze of dusks.
Do I get in trouble if I kick one of them out? Because it just said if any of them dies, not if I kick them out. I could kick out one of the cultists. I'll kick him out. Come in.
I don't know if you see beauty as I do, but tell me, you don't throw the bodies away, do you? Keep mine when the time comes.
Weird. Where Kibby?
Gibby on desk. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if the cultist is gonna be mad or not. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals. Skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. Which attacker? Wait, I feel like you jumped forward. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on 000-451. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation at the Equatorial Belt. Yeah, I feel like there's like a line missing. Okay, so I think we can confirm FEMA guy's okay. The cultists are definitely okay as well, I think. So I just have to worry about new guy. Where are you heading?
To the land of the outsiders. Human life isn't eternal. We are merely guests on this earth. We came once, and lo, we shall leave. The outsiders must take this land next. Settle here. Their arrival is not random. Summoned by the same call that draws us away. Death summoned them here.
I see. Why do you worship death?
Please, kind homeowner. I hope you do not wish to speak ill of death. She despises blasphemers who label her as unjust and punishes them most harshly. Her nature terrifies me, but our mentor says death may be the kindest of all gods. She does not bring famine, plague, or war. She simply grants death. Rest? And we need to meet her.
Oh, boy. Alright, new guy, what's up?
A sonnet of silence.
How's your hand?
Though it beats, it is barren of feeling, no warmth remains, only the dolorous ache, the spectral chill. But such, alas, is to be expected, for I wish to delay the most exquisite moment. There was a girl I once adored. I cherished our time. Silent we sat, yet I understood her fully. Then it suddenly dawned on me. I deceived myself. I never truly knew her. Perhaps I merely wished to believe I did. Yet I hope that one day we may love with a love that is more than love.
Hi. I want to test you. Can I take your picture? They looked a little sus. I'm gonna test him. I'm gonna give him a second test. I guess the skin irritation is the ears. Yeah. Yeah, because like if I look at his hands, will it show me the gangrene or will it show that he has irritation? Right?
She had such tender hands. At times I feared they would dissolve into mine like she was a ghost.
Hey, what happened, dude? Okay.
The right hand is no longer mine. Decay takes it little by little. The left still clings on. See the nails? Neat, clean.
I'm gonna go talk to other people and do the radio. I need to do the radio so it stops buzzing at me. Where is it? I'm missing it. To everyone listening, FEMA's trying to jam all signals. Okay. To keep things under wraps. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're going to kill you. Run while you still can. I can dig a hole, but it'll take one of my thingamabobs. Okay, this is gonna sound really callous, but I kinda, regardless of whether or not he's hi. Oh, this poor kid. Regardless of that one guy's gonna die anyway, so I feel like I should just take him out. Because I'm nervous that if I make the wrong call while the cultists are still here, things are gonna get real bad. How you doing? I could give him the FEMA notice, I guess. You pat him on the shoulder and point to the wounds near his mouth. Does it hurt? He's making noises at me. Good. To his vox. Okay. How's it going? Don't you think wearing a FEMA suit is a bad idea?
What? Well, no. I mean, sure, some people don't like FEMA, but... Oh, you mean I might get into trouble for impersonation, right? Listen, I think if I just explain everything, they'll let me off. I mean, there's no need to demonize them. It's not like they're doing any kind of secret society or anything.
Hi. I can't dig the hole tonight. I gotta test you. Show me your eyes.
Even the memory of her eyes unsettles me, so forgive me. You wish to see my own.
I'm gonna... They say those who weep over much see the world in deeper shades, but I've not wept in a long time.
I no longer search for her face. Acceptance is truly the hardest lesson. Let me walk my path alone. Spare your bullets. I am coming to you, my dearest.
Okay. Well. Anyway. Time to go to bed. Did I remember? Yes, I think I checked all the windows last night, right? Or did I forget?
Kibby, I hope you sleep and have a nice sleep.
Hey, Kayla.
We need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe.
Where are the people you took? I want to say that, but what catastrophe?
A fucking major one. The authorities can't contain the outbreak. They're ready to blow up the entire city. The orders they expect us to adhere to are impossible. If we don't figure out a way to survive, someone else will decide for us.
What's it gonna take to fix this? I want to say this.
Go more people. We're not taking everyone you have in there, just two.
Which means I'm only gonna be left with the cultist, question mark?
And we either find a way to eradicate the visitors or we never meet again.
I'm not handing over anyone else.
It's like talking to a fucking wall. Here's what's gonna happen if you don't cooperate. We break down your door. Take everyone. We leave you behind to die alone. But we're taking 2 people. No.
No, don't take Stitch Mouth. No, I want to keep them here. I want to keep them safe.
And then we'll be on our way.
I didn't think they could take the cultists. Damn. Whoa! Hi. Let us not waste time. How fare my flock? Yeah, they're alive. Wait, they're all dead? You took our only... I just told them that they're all alive. You took our only chance from us. Goodbye. What? What? I literally just told him that they were all alive. Did I misread that? Should I save Green Guy as a female offering? What just happened? Is that a bug, or did I just misread what it said? And I clicked too fast. Maybe the cultists can't be taken, but there's only so much space in the house. Like, it's not my fault he picked one of the cultists when there was another regular dude there. I'm back. Tried to find that someone I mentioned, no luck, but went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? What if they only show 1 or 2 signs? How do you... I want to know how he spots a visitor. Hell, same way you do, I bet. TV and radio spell it out for us. 1 sign's enough to put him down. I don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a little kid, not sure how old. His wife, well, fuck the wife. His house burned down. Haven't seen him since. Show me you're not one of them. Any party you will do. You got a gun? Fuck if I care. We'll both go down shooting then. I'll show a photo? A photo? Something about your aura? Fine, let's see how clean you are. I just got an achievement for checking for signs for the first time. I've done it many times. You son of a bitch, fuck-ass visitor. You thought you could trick me? Time to die, bastard. You hear a madman behind the door, spitting furious words with raw aggression. I didn't think that aura photo looked that bad, actually. You can only wait, hoping nothing will happen. The haze of rage in the eyes of the armed man is more terrifying than any visitor. You hear his shallow wheezing. Bastard, he got me. And how many more has he slaughtered? How many has he burned? Thought he'd drag it out since I didn't go down easy, but what about the others? He's gone quiet. You should probably check it. He's actually... Because of scum like you, so many are dead. People like you killed my friend. And people like you will never let anybody live in peace. What, you think no one will fight back? I'll crush you. I've already lost everything but you. You still have something left to lose. Minds damned by insanity. God, the music's getting so loud. I'll drive you deep into the ground. Every bastard with a weapon in their hands dies today. Every last one. Well, I got something called Wrath of the Vigilante Revenge written on a bullet. I was kind of hoping the cultists would do their thing, that's why I let them stay in my house. Did your character basically turn into the other dude? I feel like it's... So the friend that we're referencing, no idea. Like, we don't know about that. We know that we don't like to sleep on the side. We don't look out a particular window, and we don't like to sleep on the side with a nightstand. That's like all we know. We just refuse. Like, something bad happened to us. And like, he's talking about his friend, and it's like, what friend? You're a hermit. You don't have any friends. Closest thing you had to a friend was your neighbor at the beginning. So what happens if they whip in their hand and they drop it? I don't know. Not the most satisfying first ending to get. I presume that there's a couple. Unless it's like the Hermit Colony from that last Monty Python skit. This is a very interesting game. And I will definitely want to do more runs with it. For sure. I might do that as like an off-stream recording. It's cool. I like it. I find it really funny that I did a better job being really paranoid in the demo than I did in this one, trying to be like more chill with people and give them the benefit of the doubt. But I learned things about some of them, and I have suspicions about some of them, right? I think if that guy from the intro shows up again, I'm gonna tell him to take a hike. I'm suspicious of him. But yeah, I mean, this is one of those games where, like, they kind of assume that, like, if you enjoy it, you're probably going to take a couple runs at it and see what things you can discover. I want to know why Kitty here, and I want to dig up the hole in the basement. I feel like either the guy does care, like, the cultist being gone because of FEMA is being counted as him being dead. Even though I said, yeah, no, they're all fine. And then he, like, freaked out on me. I feel like that's like a bug. It was very... Yeah, I want to see what how the kitty brings everything together.